about 10 minutes in, you're like, oh, wait, that's a monkey.
Esteemed members of the Black Hearts Club, welcome.
Legends.
Nice to see you all. Excited?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to get you to ask Dom some questions.
You can tell we look like we belong together, don't you?
You do, yeah. Yeah. A day out with Dad.
Innit?
Who wants to kick us off then? Who wants to just go for it? Don't be shy.
Yeah,
Go for it.
man.
Why not? Right, so my first question is, like, behind all the cameras, like, when there's no cameras, there's no fans,
Yes.
there's no one around, like, you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Who are you? Like, what is Yungblud like?
Wow. I'm very much like I am, I think. I think this new album's really shown kind of what Dom is like. I'm weirdly calm, I think. I'm quite chill. I think when the cameras go on, sometimes I go up about 5 decibels. But I'm quite calm. I'm pretty caring. I really love the aspect of family. I like having a lot of people around me. I like my favourite thing is, like, if I'm on a night out, I'd rather be at a pub or a dinner than a club. But yeah, I would say I'm a bit more chilled out.
Great question.
Bit of a home bird.
Who wants to go next?
My first question, what's the first lyric that you wrote that made you think, this is who I am as an artist?
Wow, that is crazy.
Crazy because he's got to remember his own lyrics now.
Yeah.
Good question.
There's too many of them.
I would probably say King Charles. I think the whole poem. I really remember when I wrote that, I had no money and I was staying at my ex-girlfriend's flat in London, so I didn't have to move home. Proper couch surfing, mate. And I remember there's this Netflix show called The Get Down. There was like Baz Luhrmann told the story of, like, New York in the 70s, like rock going on, hip hop going on, and there was this weird beat. It was like, and Brexit had just happened. I was so mad about it. Between that and Polygraph Eyes, I think writing songs about real things that are going on in the world in order to help people was like, oh wow, this is what I can do. I hadn't really been in love, or I hadn't really, like, you know what I mean? I only knew what I was mad about or I was sad about, and I think that's kind of went into the music and went bigger than ever. Weird.
What's your favourite lyric?
Ooh.
My favourite lyric is, I won't let my insecurities define who I am.
Oh wow.
That speaks to me so much through past stuff that I've been through, like through bullying, through self-doubt, and I feel like that lyric just really spoke to me, and it's just, I love it.
I remember when we were writing that, I was in America, it was really late, and I remember my mate Omar and Chris played the guitar line, and that whole song was a real outpour. I think what's cool when you write songs, sometimes you sit and write lyrics, but that was me literally kind of saying something to the world, because I kept looping this guitar and a microphone and just singing and finding the lyric that way, as opposed to sitting down and writing something. So I think the way I sing that on God Save Me is the way it came out, the first time that I thought about that idea. And I think when you get songs like that, it's cool, because you can really feel the way that lyric is sung. I really meant it, you know what I mean? It's cool vibes.
Love that. Who wants to go next?
I wanted to ask about the BHC and as a fandom as a whole. Why do you think that our fandom, the BHC, is as strong and as confident as it is, if that makes sense?
Firstly, that is the one thing I'm most proud of, is our culture is all about welcoming people and unity and love in its most purest kind of form. I think it's like, what's amazing is I think it's very much led by you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It was a real natural moving thing, as opposed to it being like, this is a fan base. It was very much a thing that twists and turns and navigates like a living organism. You know what I mean? And I think when I talk to people and like they like come on tour with us or they open for us, everyone's always like, everyone's so nice. And I think that's what I'm so proud of. Like when you kind of come to a Yungblud gig or you come to Bloodfest or you kind of hang around us all at the pub, it's all rooted in an idea of welcome and you can belong here. And I think the most beautiful thing is you could go to a Yungblud gig on your own and you could know that you will meet 5 people who are down to just like be friends for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And I just think I think the answer to that, yeah, literally. You know what I mean? I think it was all rooted in that, but it became bigger than the initial idea of Yungblud because you guys took it there.
Let's get 2 more from you guys. Whoever wants to go first.
Thank you.
Mine's very similar to the last one. It was going to be, what are you most proud of about the Black Hearts Club
Wow.
community?
How beautifully and carefully we've built this together, I think. You know, I mean, I always ridicule, I hate the pedestal of it all. When people kind of talk about me, I'm like so much like, I'm so down to sit with you lot on a couch, you know what I mean, and talk about this, like, feel way safer, do you know what I mean? And I think that's it. I think we built an international movement, and a lot of us feel really small, and a lot of us feel like we haven't got a lot to say, or people don't want to hear us or see us. And the fact that we took that negativity and made it into this international symbol of beauty, I think is just like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's
that's
not,
so true.
yeah, it's not about.
You got cousins in every part of the world now.
Basically, yeah.
It's gonna be a big Christmas.
That's the thing is that the coolest thing about it is you could genuinely be like, no matter where you are in the world, you could link up with some people and just be like, yo, do you want to go for dinner? And I've never met you, but we've got this thing in common, and I just think that's sick.
Last question, go for it.
These have all been super deep.
Go on then.
Mine is not as deep.
I'm into it.
Yeah, let's end with a fun one.
So if you're going to have a biopic, kind of like Robbie Williams' Better Man, what animal would play you?
Oh,
Wow.
good question.
Probably a lion.
He's thought about it.
Why? It's not giving.
Just because that would be lit. I think, to be honest, first time I would have probably said a monkey, but I couldn't copy him, you know what I mean? I actually love that film. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
It's actually class, man. Like, you actually forget that there's a monkey playing Robbie. About 10 minutes in, you're like, oh, wait, that's a monkey. But probably, like, little lion cub, then, like, get the mane out.
Well, Lion King.
Yeah.
Lion King vibes, you know what I mean?
Just imagining your mum.
What would you think?
I feel like you'd be like, I don't know.
Jack Russell?
Yeah, something like, something yappy that bites people's ankles.
Yeah. Scrappy Doo.
Something loud.
Scrappy Doo.
Loud and annoying that everybody
Yeah,
loves.
fair. I'm into it.
Well, guys, thank you so much for spending the time with us and hanging out. Make some noise for the Yungblud fans. The Black Hearts Club, everyone. Come on! Thank you to the fans. Thank you to Yungblud, everyone. And of course, thank you to you for joining us. That was MTV Meets Yungblud. Make some noise! Yes!